What's up, world? It's your girl T Fizzle, and I'm here today. I had to switch up my look. I wanted something short for today, so had to switch it up. But anyways, I had gotten a letter from one of my subscribers. I got this like a week or so ago, and I've been meaning to get to this video. I just have a list right now. But keep on sending me your questions. You know, any ideas you guys have, any skits y'all want to see, any questions, whatever. Keep on sending them. I really like them. So this is a question that I've gotten from a few subscribers. Them wanting to know and having different questions concerning friendship and things like that. So I'm going to read to you one of my letters that I got from one of my subscribers, because I can't even find the other letters. They're kind of in my inbox somewhere, and I'm digging through so many, but I found one, so let me read it to you. All right. Okay, this is what she writes. She says, "Hi, I was wondering if I could get some advice. I'm a sophomore in college, and right now I'm having issues with some of my friends. They basically don't ever try and include me in things. They like going to parties or events on campus. I find myself sometimes having to invite myself along. I've talked to them about this, and they just kind of brush it off like it's no big deal. Sometimes I think I'm making a bigger deal of it than what it is. But the way I am, I'm always considerate towards them, and I feel like they don't treat me the same way. I'm not sure what to do anymore. I brought it up to them, but it seems like nothing changed. I don't know if I should stop being their friends or if I should just deal with them from a distance." So that was her question. And so I want to get to that because I get a lot of questions about friends. And, in my personal life, I don't have a lot of friends. I think I have maybe, I can count on one hand how many true friends I have. And two of my true friends, I met them when I moved down south. My other three friends I have are girls I grew up with back in Minneapolis, St. Paul. And most everybody else is just acquaintances, people that you just see on a time to time basis. So let me kind of break it down to you as far as what a true friend is, the difference, because some people just don't know what the difference between an acquaintance is and the difference between a friend, a true friend. Okay, acquaintances basically are like people that we meet throughout life, that we enjoy their company. Like, they can be people that you work with, people that you go to school with. You enjoy their company, they're funny, you guys have a few things in common. For the most part, y'all's cool. Y'all can go to certain situations and have a good time. If they're at a party, you can go up to that person and talk to them, mingle with them. You can go with them to the club, you can go with them to the school dance, you can go with them to the movies. But after the movies, y'all may not have nothing else to talk about. Or after the club, you may not talk to that person for 3-4 days because you guys are not technically that close. They're just really an acquaintance. They're somebody that you can kick it with for the time being. So that's what a lot of people don't realize, that there's a big difference between friends and acquaintances. That's why I say I have a lot more acquaintances than I do friends, because I don't play when it comes to friends. I feel like that title to me is special. When I consider you a friend, I consider you my all. So now let me break it down real quick. What is a friend? A true friend is somebody who's going to have your back. Somebody who's going to want to be with you through thick and thin, no matter what. A true friend is somebody who's not afraid to be honest with you, tell you when you're on the wrong, tell you when you're making a mistake. As cheesy as that commercial used to sound when I was growing up, friends don't let friends drink and drive. That was such a cheesy commercial, but as I've gotten older, I realize how true that is. Because if you're really my friend and you see that I'm drunk or whatever, you don't want any harm to come to me. Especially if you know my situation. You don't want me to do anything to put myself in harm. That's a true friend. A friend is not going to instigate or persuade you to do the wrong thing. They're going to want to see the best for you. But do realize when it comes to friendships are a two-way street. And a lot of times people forget that. A lot of times people get comfortable and they're, and sometimes you do so much and it's just, you putting your all into this friendship, and there's, steadily, I guess, reciprocating everything that you're doing, but then they're not giving you that back in return. Those are not real friends. To me, the girls that you talked about in your letter, they're not real friends, because a true friend is going to want you to come along and kick it. When I go out, if I'm with one of my homegirls, I'm like, before I even call her to invite her to go out, I'll either call both of them on three-way. What y'all doing tonight? Let's all go out. Let's go kick it. You know, if I get done talking to one, I'll turn around and call the other. When somebody's your friend, you want them to be happy and enjoy different experiences in life with you. And for them to constantly leave you out and not invite you places, and then you brought it up to them and they're making excuses as to why they didn't invite you, or they're just brushing it off, to me, they're not true friends. And you have to really watch that, because for all you know, these girls, you don't know if they're just hating on you. They might be intimidated by you. Maybe you're just a really outgoing person and you tend to bring people to you. They don't like that. Maybe you might pull more guys than they do. Who knows what it is? But to me, I wouldn't consider them true friends, because you got to think about it like this. And that's why I always say everyone is not your friend. What if you go to a party with them and some stuff jumps off? Are these the type of girls that are going to have your back? What if some girls just want to fight you for no reason? You haven't done anything. But you know, that happens sometimes where females would just start feeling themselves and want to fight. Are these going to be the type of girls where you can, you know, feel comfortable that they'll have your back, you know, till the very end? They'll stand there with you. And if you're not comfortable with them like that, well, they don't even want to invite you in the first place, I highly doubt they're going to have your back if something jumps off. You know, so I would really try and find a different group of friends, because being that you've talked to them, and that's one thing, sometimes people don't realize the error of their ways, but when you tell them something and they still go about doing the same old, that means they don't truly care about you. Because if you're my friend and you tell me, hey, you did this and you really hurt my feelings, or you made me feel left out here, I'm going to try and change that. I'm going to apologize and trust and believe if you're my friend, it won't happen again. But if you're an associate, yeah, I'm going to have respect for my associates. But, you know, if we don't ever hang out again, it is what it is. Because people coming in and out of your life every day. And I learned a lot, you know, in life with this friendship thing. You know, I learned that everyone is not your friend. Not everyone wishes the best for you. Not everyone wishes for you to do good in life. Some people want to keep you down here and keep you stagnant. A true friend wants to uplift you. They want to see you do better. They want to see you succeed. A true friend wants for the both of you guys to be on the same level. They don't want you down here and they're up here. They want you to be next to them equally. That's a true friend to me. So I had to realize that people that were in my life when I was younger, that they just weren't friends. They didn't really truly care about me, but that's okay. I wish them well, but we can't be friends, because you're not doing nothing with yourself and you're trying to bring me down to a place in my life where I don't need to be. I also learned a lot of stuff, you know, as I've grown up through the years, that a lot of people are fake. Some people just want to get their name out there. Some people just want to feel like, okay, well, I have a bunch of friends. And really and truly, they don't even like the people that they're claiming as friends, but they just want to make it look like they just have like a big clique of girls or a big, you know, group of people that they can hang with. So, you know, sometimes people are friends with you for ulterior motives, just to make it look like, okay, their crew is bigger than the next crew. So you got to watch for that. So no, everyone is not your friend. And to me, them girls in that letter, they sound real shady. You know, if you've spoken to them and you've asked them, you know, look, this is what it is, you know, my feelings are hurt, and they're just basically ignoring you, I would keep them as associates. You know, don't get hurt feelings over that. You come to the party with somebody else, you make another group of friends, and, you know, you see them at the party, say what's up, and keep it moving. You know, ain't got to be no drama, doesn't have to be no beef, no fighting, but you know what I'm saying, you could still be a woman and, you know, just what's up, how y'all doing, and that's it. You know what I'm saying, keep it moving. But yeah, to find a real friend out here, once you find a true friend, somebody who will go to bat for you, who will have your back, you know, no matter what situation you're going through, you can call that person and they don't question you. You know, I had a situation where one of my acquaintances, they had an issue with one of their friends, and her child got really, really hurt, and she didn't have a ride to the hospital. And her husband was at work, and she called her friend and was like, you know, can you come get me? You know, my son fell or whatever. He's bleeding. I need to get him to the hospital. And her friend started asking her 50,000 questions. Well, where's his dad at? Well, won't you call him? Well, I'm busy right now. I got other stuff to do. You know, and I told her flat out, that's not your friend. Because a friend is going to care about your child just like if it was her own child. If something happens to one of my best friend's kids, I'm going to be devastated. If they need me for something, I'm going to be there. You don't question people when they truly need you. You know what I'm saying? If it's your true friend. And, you know, it's just like, just some people out here just so petty. And they're just so not sincere. So really look for people with like minds. Look for people with like goals, you know, who want to do the same thing that you want to do in life. Who have high goals and high standards. You know, you want to find like people. People who are like you. You know, you don't want to be in college doing the right thing and your best friend is a crackhead. I'm just keeping it real. You know, you need to find people who are on your level, point blank, because whatever you put out there is what you're going to attract. So, you know, find a different group of friends. You seem like a real cool person, so I don't think it'll be hard for you to meet, you know, another group of girls to hang with, or even if it's just that one person that you can just go kick it with. I don't think it'll be hard for you to do that. But, you know, make sure that once you find that true person, they're really your best friend, don't let them go. Because real friends, true friends, are truly hard to find. So the question for today, for all my subscribers, is that I would like for you to jot down at least 3 characteristics of a true friend. You know, if you have a best friend or a true friend or whatever you want to call them, what are 3 characteristics that you look for? You know, I named a few, but I would like for you guys to add on to that. So make sure that you rate, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it. Deuces.